Hey traders, today I have a new scalping strategy for you. It's using the volume, the ATR for setting your stop loss, and only just the EMA, and that's it. You can scalp this on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, 50 minutes. It's pretty good. I'm going to back test it 100 times for you, but first let me explain how it works. First let's add the indicators so you know exactly what you need. If you go to indicators, you're gonna look for the EMA, the moving average exponential. I also published my script in the last previous video. You can check that one out. It's also pretty good for scalping. But okay, let's disable this one. The EMA, let's change that to 100. So it looks back 100 candles. So we have a average price. I always like to make it red. I don't know why, but yeah, that's my reason. Good reason. Okay, the EMA is just telling us the current trend, and we can only trade in the current trend. So when the price is above, like here, you only go long positions. When it's below, like here, you only go short positions. Really basic. The next one we're gonna add is the volume. I think by default the volume is enabled, but nevertheless, let's add the volume. So in the bottom it tells you how much volume there is, selling pressure and buying pressure. For the focused people on here, I had the Heikin ashi candles on. Let's focus on the normal candles, Japanese candles. It also works great with the Heikin ashi, but if you can, I just prefer the normal candles because it's literally the current price, so it's not smoothed out. But what we want to see with the volume is when we are in an uptrend, so it's above the 100 EMA. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you. And on the bottom you see our volume, and the red bars, when there are red bars in an uptrend and there comes a green bar after it which is higher than the previous red bar, so like here, that's a point where we take a long position. Okay, so what we want to do is set our buy order after this candle closes, so we will take it here. That's where we take an entry, and vice versa on a downtrend. Let me show you one. So right here we are in a downtrend. As you can see in the volume, you have a green bar here and a higher red bar after it. And that's where we are looking for. You have one here as well. You have one here as well. You have one here as well. But let's take the first one. As you can see, you think like, oh, it's going up after that. You probably lose a trade. That's where the ATR comes in for our stop loss. But first, let's take the short position. So the higher red candle is right here. We wait until it closes. And then on the beginning of the next one, we just take a market order, so we go instantly in. And now we are gonna add the ATR. Especially because we are trading Bitcoin now, there's a lot of volatility in it. So it's pretty good to use the ATR because the ATR is calculated on that. What we want to do is set our stop loss on the value of the ATR, which is, as you can see right here on the red numbers. If I hover on the candle, it tells us the current ATR. What you want to do is use that times 1.5, so add 50% on top of it. So we are gonna get our calculator, gonna do times 1.5. It's gonna be 166 pips. So this one we are gonna put on 166 exactly. And you did not get stopped out. What you want to take is 1.5 risk reward. I prefer that, some people use 2. I just like 1.5. 2 you would have hit as well, quite easily. But you know, let's take it safe, 1.5. So the ATR is the current value of the candle. And that's what you do times 1.5. That's your stop loss, live with it. Use that. It's really basic, but it's calculated on how much volatility there is. So please use it. It's pretty good. I got recommended a few times by it now in the comments, and I started using it and I really like it. So I'll keep doing that. Also in my indicators, which I'm in the future going to program way more indicators. I might make one for this. I will calculate the ATR in that. So yeah, keep that in mind. So what I'm gonna do now, like I usually do, is test this at least 100 times. I just go back all the way as far as I can. And then I'm gonna start replay mode. This time I'm gonna test a 5-minute chart. If you guys are interested in the results of the 15 and or the 1-minute chart, just let me know. I can do another video about that one, or you want to back test it for yourself. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing it now. Keep watching. If you want to see why I take the entry and stuff, just play it in slow motion and it's probably clear for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. In the description down below we have a BYBIT partnership link. If you want to trade on BYBIT, please use our link. It helps us a lot, and it's depending on how much you deposit, but you can get a nice bonus from it. So yeah, keep looking, and I'll see you with the results. So with this strategy, we had a win rate of 53%. It's not the biggest one, but it's a really easy scalping method. So I still think the win rate is pretty good if you see that the tick profit is on a risk reward of 1.5. That still means after 100 trades on Binance, you would still have a profit of $124 on one leverage. So that's just spot trading. And if you, I'm not sure, but you can hear my cat. Yeah. But if you use the exchange of BYBIT, it would have been way higher. If you would have used limit orders, because you get your fees back, you even earn money with the fees. So yeah, it's pretty good. If you use a leverage of 10 by default, for example, you would have earned 3k. I really like this strategy, but I think it can be improved. There might be a few solutions for it. That's setting a default increase of the volume. Like it should be at least 10% higher to take an entry, or change the EMA to 200 to even have a stronger trend and look into a higher time frame, like the 15 or 30 minutes, to see what the trend is doing there before you take an entry. These default stuff can increase your profits way more. And also use Fibonacci and support resistance. If you include all of these steps, this strategy is going to be great for you, really. It also took me only 15 days to take all these trades. So yeah, you can take a lot of entries if you want. You can also do this on the 1 minute chart, but yeah, you will get a lot of entries, believe me. If you want to trade on BYBIT, please use our referral code. You can find it in the description. If you just press the link, you can register there. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.